How did a small-town California girl, raised in an ordinary middle-class family, transform into the powerhouse matriarch behind one of the most famous entertainment dynasties the world has ever known? Kris Jenner is more than just a mother. She is a strategist, a brand architect, and a media genius who turned her family into a global phenomenon. From the glittering lights of Hollywood to the boardrooms of billion-dollar deals, her story is a testament to vision, resilience, and relentless ambition. In a world where fame is fleeting and media scrutiny is unrelenting, Kris has not only survived but thrived, orchestrating careers, shaping public perception, and redefining what it means to manage celebrity. Her influence stretches far beyond reality television. She has set the blueprint for turning family into a brand, for turning ordinary moments into headlines, and for converting challenges into opportunities. This is the story of Kris Jenner, the woman who mastered the art of control, transformed challenges into triumphs, and proved that with strategy and determination, even a small-town mom can command the world's attention. How did she do it? That is the journey we are about to explore. Kris Jenner, born Kristen Mary Houghton on November 5, 1955, in San Diego, California, entered the world as an ordinary middle-class child in a seemingly typical American household. Her father, Robert Houghton, was a businessman, while her mother, Mary Jo, dedicated herself to raising the family. Yet, beneath the surface of suburban normalcy, Kris's early life was marked by turbulence that would shape her resilience and ambition. The divorce of her parents left a young Kris navigating a fractured family dynamic. Facing the challenges of a broken home, she quickly learned independence, adaptability, and the importance of determination, traits that would later define her approach to business and family management. Even as a teenager, she displayed a remarkable sense of organization and a keen eye for opportunity, qualities that hinted at the powerhouse she would become. Her teenage years were also colored by early exposure to the world of modeling and social events. Participating in local beauty contests and fashion shows, Kris developed confidence, poise, and an understanding of how to capture attention, a skill that would prove invaluable in her later career. Small victories, like successful local modeling gigs, taught her negotiation, self-promotion, and the subtle art of influence. These formative years laid the foundation for a woman who would transform her personal life into a sprawling entertainment empire. Kris's childhood was not just about overcoming obstacles, it was about cultivating the vision, drive, and strategic mindset that would one day allow her to navigate the complex world of Hollywood, manage high-profile careers, and build a legacy that remains unparalleled. As Kris Jenner transitioned from adolescence into adulthood, she began to explore opportunities that would hint at her natural talent for management and publicity. Her earliest ventures into the spotlight were modest: local modeling gigs, small beauty contests, and appearances at community events. These experiences were more than mere performances. They were early lessons in poise, public perception, and the power of self-presentation. Kris's life took a significant turn when she met Robert Kardashian, a prominent attorney in Los Angeles. Their marriage not only provided her with a foothold in a world closer to the entertainment industry, but also introduced her to connections and opportunities that would later prove pivotal. While she focused on raising their children, Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob, Kris demonstrated an uncanny ability to manage schedules, organize events, and cultivate media attention, skills that were quietly shaping her into a strategic force. Even in these early years, Kris showed an instinct for spotting potential. She recognized the charisma and talent of her children, supporting and guiding them in their early pursuits. Her role extended beyond motherhood. She became their first manager, learning the nuances of contracts, promotions, and media relations. Small achievements, such as arranging local appearances or negotiating modeling jobs for her daughters, were building blocks for a larger vision, transforming a family into a brand. These formative professional experiences, though subtle at the time, marked the beginning of Kris Jenner's transformation from a supportive mother into a shrewd matriarch and business strategist. Every small decision, every managed opportunity, laid the groundwork for what would become an unparalleled entertainment dynasty, a testament to her foresight, adaptability, and relentless drive. Kris Jenner's transformation from a determined mother into a media powerhouse truly began with the launch of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2007. The reality television series, chronicling the lives of Kris and her children, was initially met with skepticism by critics. Yet Kris's strategic vision and understanding of audience appeal turned the show into a cultural phenomenon. She skillfully balanced personal drama with public intrigue, ensuring every episode captivated viewers while maintaining her family's brand image. The show's unprecedented success elevated Kris and her family into global superstardom. She was no longer just a mother managing her children's early careers. She had become the architect of an empire. Negotiating contracts, overseeing marketing strategies, and managing public relations, Kris established a blueprint for turning family dynamics into entertainment gold. Her business acumen ensured that every appearance, endorsement, and product launch reinforced the Kardashian-Jenner brand, transforming moments of personal life into multi-million-dollar opportunities. Beyond the television screen, Kris guided her family into diverse ventures. Kim Kardashian's beauty and fashion lines, Khloe's fitness brands, and Kylie Jenner's cosmetics empire were all meticulously managed under Kris's direction. Endorsements, social media campaigns, and strategic partnerships multiplied their wealth exponentially. Forbes repeatedly recognized her influence, citing her as one of the most powerful figures in celebrity management. The combination of media savvy, entrepreneurial strategy, and relentless ambition cemented Kris Jenner's reputation not just as a reality star, but as a formidable business strategist. At the peak of her influence, Kris was orchestrating every facet of her family's public image, from red carpet appearances to social media campaigns. She had mastered the delicate balance between accessibility and mystique, ensuring the Kardashians remained both relatable and aspirational. Her influence extended far beyond her immediate family. She set new standards for celebrity branding and media management, inspiring countless others to emulate her methods. Kris Jenner's success and peak years were defined by vision, control, and an uncanny ability to predict trends before they emerged. Through reality television, business ventures, and strategic partnerships, she elevated herself and her family into a global entertainment dynasty. Proof that ambition, strategy, and foresight can transform a family into a cultural empire. No empire is built without turbulence, and Kris Jenner's rise was no exception. Throughout her tenure as the matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner dynasty, she faced relentless scrutiny from both the media and the public. Every personal decision, every family milestone, and every controversy became fodder for tabloids and online debates. From high-profile divorces to romantic entanglements of her children, Kris's role as a manager often put her in the crosshairs of public opinion. The Kardashians' unprecedented visibility made them frequent targets for criticism. Accusations of manufacturing drama, exploiting family moments for profit, and blurring the line between private life and entertainment frequently surfaced. Kris, however, understood the dynamics of media attention better than most. She turned potential crises into opportunities, controlling narratives through strategic interviews, social media statements, and carefully orchestrated appearances. Her ability to navigate scandals with composure became a defining feature of her leadership. Challenges extended beyond public perception. Managing a family of high-profile celebrities, each with individual ambitions and personal struggles, required constant vigilance and negotiation. Conflicts between siblings, contractual disputes, and pressure from sponsors or networks tested Kris's management skills at every turn. Yet her resilience and strategic mindset allowed her to mitigate conflicts while maintaining the family brand's coherence and profitability. Even when controversies threatened to overshadow achievements, Kris's skill in media management ensured that attention often translated into opportunity. High-profile incidents, from leaked personal moments to contentious legal matters, were reframed to reinforce public fascination. By controlling the narrative, She not only protected her family's reputation but also enhanced the mystique and marketability of the Kardashian-Jenner brand. Kris Jenner's handling of scandals and challenges demonstrates a rare blend of diplomacy, foresight, and calculated risk-taking. In a world where fame can vanish overnight, she transformed obstacles into leverage, turning scrutiny into strength and controversy into currency. Through every storm, Kris maintained her position as the guiding force behind a global entertainment empire, proving that power lies not just in visibility, but in mastery of the narrative. After decades at the helm of a media empire, Kris Jenner continuously demonstrated her ability to reinvent herself and adapt to a rapidly changing entertainment landscape. No longer simply the manager of her children, she evolved into a cultural icon and business strategist in her own right. Embracing fashion, branding, and social media influence, Kris transformed from a behind-the-scenes momager into a public figure admired for her entrepreneurial savvy. Kris leveraged her experience and insight to expand beyond reality television. She collaborated with global brands, launched lifestyle ventures, and curated partnerships that positioned her as a respected authority in celebrity management and branding. Her influence extended into fashion weeks, product endorsements, and media appearances, reinforcing her role as a trendsetter and tastemaker. Her reinvention also included mentoring her children in the next stage of their careers. From helping Kim develop KKW Beauty and Skims, to guiding Kylie Jenner in building Kylie Cosmetics into a billion-dollar brand, Kris ensured that her family's legacy would continue to grow under her strategic oversight. Even as public attention shifted and new social media stars emerged, Kris remained relevant by staying ahead of trends and continuously evolving her approach. Philanthropy and advocacy became additional dimensions of her reinvention. Kris began using her platform to support charitable causes and initiatives, demonstrating a more multidimensional persona beyond reality TV fame. This balance of business acumen, cultural influence, and social responsibility cemented her status not just as a matriarch, but as a resilient, forward-thinking leader. Through adaptability, vision, and strategic reinvention, Kris Jenner has shown that longevity in fame is not accidental. It is the result of constant evolution, smart decision-making, and the ability to turn change into opportunity. Her comeback and transformation underscore a simple truth. In the world of entertainment, reinvention is the ultimate form of survival and influence. Kris Jenner's impact on Hollywood and global pop culture is undeniable. Through vision, strategy, and relentless determination, she transformed her family into a media dynasty that has influenced reality television, fashion, beauty, and social media marketing worldwide. Her legacy is not measured merely in fame or fortune, but in the blueprint she created for celebrity branding and family-centered entrepreneurship. As a matriarch, business strategist, and cultural icon, Kris redefined what it means to wield influence. She turned personal life into public opportunity, challenges into leverage, and media scrutiny into strength. By doing so, she demonstrated that success is not just about talent. It is about foresight, resilience, and the ability to orchestrate a narrative on a global stage. Kris Jenner's journey proves that with vision and unwavering determination, even a small-town mom can build a legacy that transcends generations. Her story inspires aspiring entrepreneurs, entertainers, and families alike to recognize the power of strategy, perseverance, and adaptability. If Kris Jenner's rise from modest beginnings to global matriarch fascinates you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of Hollywood's most influential stars.